now it's your turn again.
Wait, at least there's some kind of illumination here.
Oh yes, you don't even need your lantern, so put it away.
So you use the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
Everything that can shiver and shake on a human body is happening to me at this point.
Well, but this place is better, right?
It's more spacious, not so much room for surprise attacks before we enter these rooms. Not rooms, rooms. And it's not symbolic, if anything.
I think this might possibly even be another hub. Not entirely certain, but could be.
Well, let's see what happens when you pull this. Should we?
Sure. Go ahead. Give it a tug.
Its gears need to be greased. Let's see what we can find. You know, the odd thing is, it's not blood. It looks more like wine, but it could just be because of the light. I'm not certain. I really hope he beats the whole. We are almost there. I think you're right in the whole pub area thing. So if anything, do you mind exploring a bit? I need to stop shaking first.
I'll give you a few seconds to do so, but this is your turn.
I know. It turned out not to be a hub area. Oh,
Looks like lubricant. Flash jump oil. There we go. Alright.
okay. This was turned and it reveals.
Well, I don't think it's down yet. Yeah, whoever the fuck designed this place really didn't know what they're doing. Who placed that pipe there?
However, it got somewhat damaged by the impact. Let's see. I think I know what to do here. And then once more.
Huh. So the roof also approach is the platform.
That's actually added a bit time around. Alright, here.
The control.
Let's see what these things does. Curious one, that's curious.
Don't said something. Press M. Repair the machine powering the eastern bridge. Okay, so there's the control room. What is across the western bridge? Let's see. Sister. So you get to choose between going to the control room or the sister.
If there was any kind of tactical placement of those things, I think the control would be the most well defended. Let's go.
The beautiful plant orchid seemed a testament to nature's strength. Being able to grow inside Brandenburg, allows it was Alexander's studies and care which enabled the flower to blossom.
I think I am might as well say that's a problem. Our encounter with those things is not exactly helpful.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Because I most certainly didn't kill him and leave him in a ditch.
It would be so much fun if everyone was not at the moment shaking and basically expecting everything from the chair to basically the seating to attack me. Should we start experimenting with levels?
Try if you want to.
What about this one? All of them?
Apparently. Machine, 36 January 1799. The work I put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the science was tiring. Limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult. This wants me to build the thing almost 100 times larger with the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tamed light being crudely replaced by pressured steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It's shameful to think of what the inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with a magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts, I pushed 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hope it will have even the tiniest hint of the power found in the traveler's locket. Rana, are we sure this Alexander is even human?
Probably is not. Or rather, I'm very sure he is not. It sounded like wind. Wooden crank.
Time to get cranky.
Okay, I'm paralyzed with fear, but even I think that's just reaching forward. Down. And... release us. And further up. Or even further down. I think we wanted to go up. And you?
Try reversing it.
Alright, that's well.
I think we're supposed to copy the sentence in the other room.
Well, it looks like it did something. What was that thing? Let's see. Oh yeah, there's the whole, should say, mechanism.
Also, then there are also some doors out there.
What?
They're on the other side of that gate. Behind you.
Not sure. We can investigate after we're done down here. Take me light, please. Do I need to invoke all the names of the archangels to leave me alone? Frankly, I only recall one, and that will be after you, Cooper. And no offense, I think it will be the Archangel Snark. There's even such a thing.
Why wouldn't there be?
Just promise me one thing. Do not be an Archangel who also happens to share the whole seraphim thing with, like, 6 wings.
Try going in there again. Okay. Try looking on the right. What do you see in the wall there?
broken pipes.
Well, not broken, but yes, there's pipes. Now look at the more behind you. I think we need pipes.
Alright, let's see if we can find pipes then. Maybe there's some out in the main room if anything else. Okay, I just thought I found something.
You found a box, so that's that.
Boxes do not really count for anything in my mind. They're just a means to, well, score by weight.
I have great expectations for this.
Not going to lie, that was actually somewhat funny. I do realize if it turns out I have nightmares about this creature once I get home tonight, I will be pissed.
Well, I will allow you to yell at our viewers. How does that sound?
Nah, not you, it's just the viewers.
Well, I did suggest the game, yes, that is true, and you said okay without even hesitating. But the whole idea does come from the viewers, yes.
And yet I still want to basically yell at you for some reason.
That's because I'm right here. I'm the easy one to yell at.
And because you're made of flesh and blood, not just data that pops out on the screen.
Indeed.
That or I can start yelling at your viewers and basically curse their name for all eternity, but then again, what will I do for your subscription?
No. Yeah. At this point, I think we're only increasing. I guess we'll find this hilarious.
Alright, let's see. Well, I'm walking around on that pipe, so I need to find smaller pipes, and can I actually manage this? I actually think I can.
Pipe up there.
Okay, this is a big thing. Imagine having to carry this thing in IRL.
Yep.
You know, I have to say, I'm not exactly 100%, but I think I got a puzzle solving area, if anything.
Those are the boxes you left there, Rana.
I know. I just realized that instead of just, you know, clearing them out into one corner, I just left them right in the middle and everything. And I hate admitting mistakes to myself. Sometimes it just does not really even pass through my mind.
We already searched this room,
Yeah, but there could be more.
They could, but I'm seriously suspecting they left them in the other room. Perhaps even the ones outside the gates.
Which is the area I have to say I so much fear. It's the one that contained enough darkness for me to be worried. Ah, you little pipe.
Not here.
There's the repeat of that symbol again. I really think it's going to come into play.
Possibly. Rana, just open the gate and investigate out there. We have looked at everything in here.
No, still the other area around that stone pillar there, but again, okay, everything.
It's a big honking piece of pipe. I think we'll know what we see. Like right there on the floor. What else is in the room before I run up to that?
Some mechanisms that I really do not want to fiddle around with.
And some weights. No, take a look at the weights. Take a look. But not up close. Right, so we see all of them. Because if I... Yeah, okay. Now look into the other room behind you. As I imagined, you're supposed to mirror it.
Let's see. That one would have to be a little higher up, I believe. Okay, let's see if I can remember. Or maybe we should just put them at an even pace and go back and check again. Oh, just a little too much. Just a little down. Yeah. Okay, a little more. Yeah, okay. Now we have them even, and then we can basically see. Very down, a little up, almost just as up. Okay, let's see. I heard a click, so
Try
that's...
pulling it a bit down again. A little bit more. There.
Okay, it's locking in position. It's supposed to be just a little below that one, I think. Unless it's reversed.
Well, just pull up and down. Yeah. Then that's the one that's supposed to be low, I guess. Oh, that way you got it.
So I was actually sort of right, I hope. Well. Oh, sorry.
Daniel, is that you? What are you doing?
Is Alexander communicating with us?
Yep, telepathically. Meaning that he might be either a very skilled sorcerer or
Other
hypnotist,
way.
or that he might be a being of higher power.
We're still gonna smash his face in, though, right?
If we can. It's even physical at this point. Now we need
One more, I think.
oh, one more, you think?
I think so.
There are those holes and there are those holes.
Yeah, and it's supposed to mirror those at the other wall where they've been. So, see, we got those two, and we got those two. That's and those two needs to be plugged. And we have to mirror it, turn around. But that means those two need to be plugged.
I see. Now let's think about where exactly we can find the rest.
Inside one of the two rooms, maybe. Outside, of course. We have already checked with this right quick. I could be wrong, of course, but
Well, again, we also need to check under that stone pillar. That's what I just did.
I guess that is true enough.
Might also be lying out here.
That is a possibility. Yes. No. Let's check the two rooms. We'll check the one on the right. Did we ever fully check the one on the left? We just leave out those two.
I think so.
Ah, well, that's that. That's all. That's really There it is.
Yep. What? Yeah, green man's just
I didn't even need to say anything. That's profound. No, that's not right. Prolific? No. I mean,
It's me realizing I did done goofed. But yeah, okay. That is one of them. And we also need the second. I calculated probably up
the
here.
second what?
Oh, okay, sorry. I keep thinking there's something. No, I just forget I said anything.
Okay, I will. Thanks to alcohol! I will. No, that's the wrong spot. Yeah, the machinery is working, I suppose. So that means the bridge should work. Now we just need to get out.
How the fuck was I supposed to hinder a scripted event in the game?
Maybe just use it too many times. What can we use to fix this?
Something. Let's see. Let me think. think. There we go.
Huh? What?
Just a second. Handrail was what I thought.
I don't think they'll fit in the slot.
What else? This?
I'll just break.
Wait, wooden crank. Ah, yes.
Oh, that'll work.
And we're out.
And it's my turn.
Okay, that I have to say that I enjoyed. Oh god damn it! I said as I was about to trip backwards.
Now this should.
A bit lower, a bit. Okay, go to the other.
I need a push to smash. Can we have something we can burn at it? That we can do. A rock maybe. Something down here.
Okay, what are the
That
odds?
ended up actually working! Go figure!
As I was about to say, what are the odds?
Apparently in my favor.
And again, you also.
Oh, okay, forget what I said about the odds.
One broken leg later.
What broken leg letter?
I said later.
Oh yeah, you might have said that, but it really sounded like you said later. This. I am a genius. Now, what is it over here you have unlocked? More! Okay, how about this, brother? I go to the scary, frightening cistern, and you get the more. Wouldn't that be nice? You want me to take the more, don't you? Screw you.
Now you've actually put in words what I have been thinking.
Now, Santa knew there must be a way to feed his ritual, but it was too late. He had to teach his friends to harvest the vitae. That much was certain. I'm too nice to you. When it should be you who was playing. I should have gotten the control.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded.
What?
The shadow. It has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
He's a real Count Vertigo.
What now?
Big and Vertigo as in. Seriously, we're crawling around in the dark dungeon. What do you expect of me?
I really don't know anything. I really don't. Wait, I forgot to take a shot.
Excuse me, horrible abominations from what could be either beyond the grave or the stars. But we have a drinking thingy going and he needs to take a shot. By the way, how much did you actually research? Wait, I can actually see through the glass. I think
Half the bottle's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks lovely.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
Copper 2. What does that mean? Find copper 2 from the model to part of the surgical team.
3 days now. This is ridiculous. I can send someone to this room! Hey! Anybody! Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
I think these are sort of a mix between both memories and maybe also imprints from, well, emotional imprints of different people. You know, sort of like ghosts.
Could be. Okay, let's just move on. Oh no. There we go. Got worried there for a second.
Yeah, your voice is getting a bit... Yeah. So yeah, I think it's beginning to take effect.
Lovely! Dead people!
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
I don't know. Vaccine trials. The vaccine enabled my men to work in the fungi-ridden Sewere is a different success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied as the procedure proved difficult. Those will perish and eventually I'll have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. Will do fine for prisoner transport. But what about these? I fear for Daniel, for he's reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to do unto him what Agrippa did unto me. Oh, Alexander! Do you think these are left by Alexander?
Possible.
Well, I just find a bit ironic that he says there's evil in us. Just saying. The strange deaths among the servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems that the drain sewer, which has recently been opened up for the use as means of transport, is plagued by a peculiar poisonous fungi. The victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness affecting the entire body. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity, but it's clear that this clothes my progress. The prisoners die quickly and their contaminated vitae lacks the energy I seek. I should immediately start working on a vaccine.
He's all about that vitae.
Yeah. Oh! Fantastic.
So see, I could have sworn it almost looked like we're passing from a shower area.
Oh! Lovely. Oh god. This is... wow. Oh, that's where they found...
It's close now.
And what is it called? Kiln? Or...
Okay, so what, this is a... Okay, so what, this guy has like seen in him or something? Is what we're supposed to take from that?
You could try, but again, I do not pray.
How do we get the blood from him?
Well, there's the jar, and then we have the...
Needle. There's something missing. I'm gonna hammer him open! I'm gonna drill him open! Oh god, that works!
The jar.
No,
The tube.
Oh god!
And then the jar. So it's, his skull is serving like... This is like a bar tab. Why is his skull like a bar tab?
Oh god. What? Ow! That worked!
This is the most primitive blood transfusion I have ever seen. Great, now you're carrying a stranger's blood around.
Oh god, dude!
Stranger danger!
I need an adult! Why does this keep happening? Well, of course it fucking is! I just have to sit here and wasting water with a bunch of fucking naked dead people and wait for whatever. What is even that revenant to go away? Dance. I'm a kitty cat. I dance, and I dance. Whee!
You fucking drunkard.
Indeed.
This is why you don't usually let drunk people play horror games. Except for in the case of Coven, where basically a lot of his brain is still functional, so yeah, there's that.
I think it's
Or just try and say that it's sneaking up on the thing that's not to play. So after performing amateur surgery, we leave with a shielding of
there!
blood
You get to go to the reservoir, whatever it was called.
system.
System. Yeah, but this is the system, but there was another one. Was that also the system?
No, you entered the morgue, there was also system.
Yes, but you get to go to the door on the other side of that.
Alright, just give me a moment. Oh wait, something I actually think I should have asked because I honestly do not know at this point. What time is it?
Okay,
I can check my phone.
check mine.
Great! We have been streaming our long stuff for 4.5 hours.
Oh, good. But I know you said you reserved 8, so...
Yeah, I know. And again, I'm going to play out my part, although I have to say, I do not...
I went through the morgue for you! I could have gone through the other door and left the morgue for you, just saying.
Yes, you went through the morgue for me. Oh, what grateful I am. Also, why am I so dizzy too?
Because Daniel is about as terrified as you are.
Can I use this?
I don't think it'll help in your decaying mental health or physical.
Sanity, ...
Yeah.
Oh god, not ...
Well, let's have to keep going.
Okay.
So that's all.
The purpose of the insanity must always be to study the orbs and find a way to force him to get that power. However, he was still not aware of this. Great.
Oh hey, and guess what? There's water in here!
Water I can sort of deal with, for some reason.
Not if your good old invisible friends are in here with it.
True.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Normal mills, water mills, windmills.
What, Rana, is there what would a normal mill be like?
Oh, okay, I suppose just those who grind flour and all that. And
Well, those are also windmills.
okay.
Unless they're water mills.
The question if I risk jumping into water over to the other side.
That's the question now, isn't it?
Let's see. Before I do that, of course I also need some illumination. Let's see, do I have access to... No, I don't.
Oh, sorry about that. I got something in my nose. You okay? You okay there?
You snot-nosed delinquent!
I'm sorry, I just had to sneeze.
Would you please control your nose?
I can't do anything about that. Sorry.
Next time I jump like that in the seat and I clench this mouse of yours in my hand, I think I'm going to drop it and break it by accident.
Oh God, your face. I'm sorry, I didn't. Just had to sneeze.
Okay, fine. The better part of it is that at least the angle provides some energy. So...
Oh, did you hear something? Was that just you hitting the water, or did something move through the water when you hit it?
I jumped in the water and that was basically it.
Okay, I don't think you need the big light for this.
The hell?
The dog's crawling on you. That's concerning.
Yeah, it's definitely down there.
Then don't fall down there.
You ain't getting lost today. Nah, 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 nah. I know it's juvenile, but fuck it.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
You did seem to appreciate the comparison.
Leonardo da Vinci was a fucking mastermind. This guy is a lunatic.
Yeah, well, let's be fair to Daniel here. How could he know?
I know, but seriously, I am never getting over the fact that Leonardo da Vinci, in the 15th century, invented tanks.
Indeed. Anyway, there was a turn thingy.
Indeed. The fuck?
Really think we should stay out of the water? Just saying.
Why did you, by the way, do that just?
I have no fucking idea. I guess I felt like it.
You do a lot when you feel like it. You say a lot
Even
when
more,
you feel like it.
even more so when under the influence.
Of alcohol.
Indeed, you're starting to get it.
I know, but seriously, I hate to say this to the Project myself, but it's the devil's brew, I swear, again, when you are drunk. Okay, anything that makes you more cocky, more snarky, more cobra. Oh yeah, good. You hear that?
I think so.
Okay,
Anyway.
I may just have a very dark mind, but that sounds like a moan.
Okay, and anyway, where do we go from here?
Okay, I'd say no where we go from here. I just wanted to examine.
Okay. Wait, the entire cistern area here is shaped like a plus, right?
What?
A plus, you know, a
A
plus sign.
Oh, okay, plus sign, yeah.
Okay, you know what I bet? That's one of those wheel turn thingies in every one of the corners, except the one you came from at the start.
Okay.
So that would make video game logic sense. So I suppose you have to get onto those stairs there without getting eaten.
We'll be making an attempt.
Oh yes, they're definitely down there. Get into the light.
Oh. Again, we have a lot of them, so I just want to have a look.
I don't think that will work. They will go off the flesh.
Okay, that's true. It's around here. Cool. Just wanted to have a... Oh, okay, it's a little too steep. So, rusty chain in the ceiling. Again, I know this is a long shot, but might as well try.
I threw a rock at him.
Need to precisely aim. Let's see. It was so rusty a rock could actually do it.
Well, go fucking figure.
Honestly, I had not really planned how else I would go over, so yeah, okay.
I suppose that the killer crop solution sometimes is the right one.
You suppose a lot from watching me play as the... Whoop! 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 Give me a source of light, and I can usually take care of some jumping puzzles. Not all of them, but a few. And this looks like one of those that I can actually, well, not master, but still. I know I did not trust that thing.
8th of August, 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Well, thank you, Obi-Wan.
Or Han Solo, or anyone else who has basically used that line. Try to crank it up a notch.
That always seems to happen.
It's the supernatural forces in this place.
They're less than pleased with us actually progressing. Reminds me, it's been some time since we received that red pulsating tissue. I suppose it caught up with us at the elevator. Yeah, why not? As long as we don't overfill it, you're not wasting it. It caught up with us with the elevator, but I suppose we actually managed to get away from that area quite quick. But that could mean that since it could catch up to us in the cistern. Because we spend a lot in the area of this, and it's, you know, it has to move in our direction for a given value of move. So, yeah, we should be careful. Indeed. Over there. I suppose that's where you'll have to go now.
All the way over there.
Yeah.
Okay, might as well see if I can cover as little bit of distance as I can. Okay,
Ready to run for it?
3,
2, 1. Go! Run! Calm down. It was close by. No. Okay. Oh, it got a bite out of me. But wait, don't!
Oh, I thought I had timed it.
Yeah, but take note of some Maldanis first before you die. Oh, we got it.
But you've got some bruises. Okay. Again, I suppose that very, very heated steam is still going to hurt like a motherfucker.
Hey, wait, can you turn that thing?
Yeah, I think I can. Although I have to say, Cooper, I don't know how rust really works, but the fact that it also is affecting the ground.
Well, you can wash rust off, like deteriorate, so that could just be a pool of rusty water.
Okay, I'm just asking. Or rather, okay, I can go into more detail about that. Well, wait.
I guess you turned off the steam. Immediately.
For now. By the way, what do you think of my jumping so far?
You've done actually quite well.
9th of August, 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb?
Of course
I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
You know, I cannot really help but think. Have you ever seen The Prince of Egypt, you know, that animated movie?
Yep.
Have you seen the scene where Moses basically goes, "Behold the power of God"?
It's
So,
cool.
for some reason, it's cool, but I do not know why that exact scene pops into my mind when I think of this. Maybe they are tapping into, again, not religious here, but God's domain. I don't know.
Ah, there's the turn thingy. The valve. It's a valve.
Yeah, I mean, need to make it adjust again, so that it can actually say valve. Valve.
I just can't probably recall. No biggie.
And the scary wind popped up everywhere.
Blah 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 blah. Let's get out of here.
I huff, and I pop, and I... Oh, you're right.
That's more like us.
Growling, moaning, whimpering, the whole shebang.
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
Sorry, that was not my problem.
Right. But now I just have a question.
And that is...
Why did we do this?
Just the game said so.
No, it didn't. We just went in here and started touching it.
Okay, where's the next destination?
I guess we're done in here, because we've been everywhere and turned off all the thingies. No. Let's go that way! That way! No, that way! That way! I'm pointing! That way! Hurry!
You were saying about that thing before?
Oh yeah, I just approached it. It's down the wall.
Yeah, but we are here.
It must have been far away from us, but fortunately, it didn't catch up to us despite we going the wrong way. We need to get out of the door now.
Over there?
That way. That's right around the corner. Get out of there. No. Okay.
Because it's blocked.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Okay, yeah, then over to those stairs. Just hurry, because that thing will try to choke us.
I think it's sort of a fish-like thing in the case. Oh, delightful.
Yeah, it's actually convenient for once. And now it's nicer. Lovely.
You know, I do not want to sound like a dick now, but I actually prefer the more possibly thingamadig kind of rooms. And the fact that you get the horrifying rooms full of monsters and creepy sounds. Is it any consolation that I feel sorry for you?
I guess. Where are we supposed to go now? We've been talking.
Oh, hold on. All three rooms, everything is in order. Try go down there on the ground level and see if there's something to fill with. Our system should be in order.
The big doors, maybe?
Not sure that's a good idea, but it won't budge. At least it's not being covered in that red mass.
I'll go this way. We only... Yeah, there's more here. See.
Again, damp. And there's some hot glow in the air.
think
Oh yeah, that's the thing that your blood is shielding it from.
Yeah.
So that means that you will go into
The sewer. Well, it must have a sewer though, because it's a video game.
Okay, oh my god, damn it. Seriously, do you know what that looks like? Looks like a brain.
Okay then, let's continue.
I'm feeling a bit tipsy.
A bit, yes. This thing's got a kick to it, I gotta admit.
Well, at least...
Wait, did you hear something? Oh, no. Keep walking. They kept walking. Walk that way, so we go. Can we go this way? We can. Yes, this way. No. Great. Go this way. Oh well, this is a good sign.
Nom 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 steel. Not symbol not like that. And a broken stair.
Well, ladder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's behind the frog. It's woo!
The fact that your blood is already flowing faster as it is, maybe also because of the drink. I can only wonder what it feels like to do it. That is definitely not something you see in every sewer. Bodies and they... Hey, hold on! What? I just thought it looked like human bodies being encased in that stuff. Click it.
2 levels control the noise machine.
And it only has 3 settings. 1, 2, or 3. So you could make it pick up the pace and basically rescuing it to see it.
Are you supposed to make it go slow, or do we have to make it make less noise or more noise?
Maybe less noise. I'm not sure. Wait, hold on.
Well, now it's...
I think this is as silent as we can get it.
Yeah. So, do you think this was a good thing?
Not sure. Try looking in the room for something, you know, clues or something like that.
There's nothing in here. Just noise. Maybe there's something the other way where that thing goes. I suppose we'll have to put you.
That thing sounded bovine.
Is it fucking Pyramid Head who's coming for us? This is my corner. There are many like it, but this one's mine.
If that thing is strong enough to break through steel, you better be sitting down quietly and not, oh yeah, fiddling around and looking everywhere. That can be forgivable.
I think it's gone.
Seriously, now I know how the people on Dark Floors felt like.
Dark Floors?
You know, the horror movie I once saw. With Lordy in it, of course.
Oh, I think you've spoken about this before. No, I don't know. I haven't seen it myself.
One of them actually got off because he was knocked into an elevator door. I get enough to make an imprint in a solid steel door by Ox.
Ow.
I imagine if a Minotaur charged you with enhanced strength.
That would be something.
Yeah, it would. Then again, another part, his leg almost chopped off by Peter, you know, the one with the shark fangs. Oh, you're supposed to slow it down so you can get through so you do not get chopped in half.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returns!
Well, but I still don't think we can get through at this point. Do you?
If you touch it, maybe you can either risk injuring yourself or you can mentally stop it, as in holding back pressure.
How about we go this way first?
Alright, go for it.
Because I remember when you just touched the acid, and I don't think the game's pulling any punches in that regard. Oh. Unfortunate.
Oh, you can grab that thing.
Oh, really?
Pie seems to be loose.
Well, yeah.
Well, you need to find something to hurt it with, then I think. Or you can, well, you can do that. Okay, move it upwards.
Maybe we need a rock.
Just move it, or you could just crank it loose. Pick the pipe. And
Maybe we can stick that in the thing.
yep, we could. But the game is going to punish us twice it's continuing for that. all know who the Punisher is. Yes, because there was something more delightful I needed to know what's about to be there. Oh, okay. Now crouch.
Let's get through before it starts happening.
It is impossible to get through.
One of our gates appears to be weaker than the rest. Okay, so we need a tool. Can we use this for it? No. Okay, so we need a tool of some sort. You know, I thought that was a person up there, but that's just, you know...
You're not the only one who begins to have those paranoias.
It's just the light falling in a specific way. Oh, great! It came here ahead of us.
In the name of everything that is holy, is it?
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
Wait a minute. Isn't this the guy? Okay, A, he looks horrible. B, the shadow got him.
Ow.
Does that mean we're safe now?
No, I do not think so. No, bad guys usually have an instant sense of proportion. Oh, something's moving!
Right, how about we go the other way? No, seriously, there's nothing in here. Did we miss something back in the tunnels we had to use to get through?
Maybe an explosive solution. I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Hi. Also, it sounded like it broke something. Maybe those pipes. I do not know. Because right now, it sounds like it's very interested in this hole.
Probably went the other way. No, it didn't. Please don't fight. It's a horrible song.
Okay, it's official. These things creep me out in equal amount to the Vasta Narada from Doctor Who.
Wasn't that those ancient things?
No, those would be the Weeping Eagles. Maybe it's the rest then. The Vasta Narada are living shadows. Basically can turn you into freaking skeletons in a matter of split seconds. A tiny swarm of parasites.
Well, it ruined the door, but I think it's gone now.
God, I wish my brain would joke about that, but no, it's too terrifying. Well, I shattered something.
Great. So it's also strong.
Yeah. The supernatural opponents, of course, they're strong.
Why? Where? Where? Is it down here? Oh, there it is. Did you see it? Going the other direction. do? What do we do? It's in the way.
No idea what I'm doing. Alright. Hey, throw a rock. Maybe towards, those bars so it actually gets a sound and maybe does something. I don't know. It's only an idea.
Just hope it doesn't realize what I want. It did! It realized it! No! 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 Please don't hurt me, Mr. Scary Man! Up, 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 up!
Look overhead. Focus go. Focus on the mic. Okay, look down.
I don't think you can climb.
Hey, it's your turn now! Oh god, that was horrifying.